Welcome to a 500 point game between Chaos Space Marines and Orks. The Chaos Space Marines are being led by a level 2 Sorcerer of Tzeentch with the Aura of Dark Glory, and for psychic powers he has rolled the Boon of Mutation and Doombolt. He has brought along 8 Chaos Space Marines, one of them has a Melt-A-Gun, and they've brought along a Rhino as a dedicated transport. There are 2 squads of 2 spawn and 2 squads of 10 cultists. The Warlord trait for this army is Master of Maneuver, giving the Warlord outflank. The Orks are being led by a Big Mech with an ammo runt inside a Morkanaut with Grot Riggers. He has brought along 3 Warbikers, 1 upgraded to be a Knob, and 2 squads of 10 boys, both with a Knob in heavy armour. Warlord trait for this army is Principles of Deceit, so at the start of the opponent's first turn, 3 units must take a pinning test. The mission is Cleanse and Control, so each side will start with 3 objectives and will draw objectives until they have 3 on each of their turns. The objective markers are placed number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Chaos Space Marines will be going first, deploying their cultists and the Chaos Spawn on the flanks, with their Warlord and the Chaos Space Marines outflanking in the Rhino. While the Orks have deployed their boys on the flanks, the Morkanaut with the Warlord in the centre, along with the Warbikers. The Chaos Space Marines have drew Secure Objective 1, Objective 5 and Assassinate. On the Chaos turn, the Chaos Spawn are moving up with the Cultists close behind. On the other side, the Cultists are scoring 1 point for Objective 1, while the Chaos Spawn are moving up on the flanks. On the Orks' turn, they have drew Secure Objective 6, No Prisoners and Supremacy. On the Orks' turn, this squad of boys has moved up, failing their charge on the spawn in the ruins. The Morkanaut moved up, firing across, killing 3 cultists who held morale, while the Ork boys and Warbikers charged in, losing 4 boys but killing all of the spawn, scoring 2 points, 1 for No Prisoners and the second for First Blood. The Chaos Space Marines have drew Secure Objective 1, Objective 6 and Assassinate. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, this unit of cultists has scored 1 point for securing Objective 6. The Chaos Spawn charged forward, breaking the morale of the Orks and cutting them down as they ran, only taking 1 wound in the process, scoring Assassinate. While on the other side, the second unit of cultists is securing Objective 1 and is locked in a challenge with 1 remaining Ork Knob. And the Warlord has come onto the battlefield, killing 2 of the Warbikers and putting the last remaining Ork Knob down to 1 wound. On the Orks' turn, they have drew Secure Objective 4 and Objective 6 twice. On the Orks' turn, the last remaining Knob is cut down by the Chaos Cultists. However, the Morkanaut fired across the second squad of cultists, killing all but 1 who has fallen back, allowing the Biker to turbo boost across, securing 2 points for Objective 3, and the Big Mech to disembark and run from the Morkanaut, scoring a 3rd point for Objective 4. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, they have drew Secure Objective 2, Blood and Guts and Overwhelming Firepower. On the Chaos Space Marine turn, the spawn moved up and charged the last remaining biker, scoring blood and guts. While the Rhino moved up and secured objective 2. The Sorcerer tried to cast Doombolt on the Morkanaut, but failed, giving the Chaos Space Marines 2 points this turn. The Orks have now drew secure objective 3, objective 4 and ascendancy. On the Orc turn, the mech got back inside the Morkanaut, which charged and killed the last remaining spawn and has secured objective 4. On the Chaos Space Marines turn, they have drew secure objective 5, overwhelming firepower and big game hunter. On the Chaos Space Marines turn, the Rhino was moved up securing objective 5, but disaster has struck on the psychic phase. The Sorcerer, casting Doombolt, got Perils of the Warp, rolled a 1, failed his leadership test, and was dragged into the Warp, giving the Orcs Kingslayer. And also, he took the only Chaos Space Marine with the Melty-Gun with him, meaning the only way to kill the Morkanaut now for the Chaos Space Marines is with crack grenades. On the Orcs turn, they have now drew secure objective 3, objective 4 and psychological warfare. On the Orcs turn, the Mech Boy disembarked to secure objective 4, the Morkanaut charged the Chaos Space Marines, who broke morale and were ran down by the tracks of the Morkanaut. However, the last remaining cultists have decided to cut their losses and flee the battlefield, surrendering victory to the Orcs with a score of 9 points to 7 in an Orc victory.